Good afternoon. It is Friday afternoon, August 23rd, and I know that a lot of people have questions about the family parole in place, and even attorneys are asking a lot of questions that I think shows that there's a little bit of confusion around the situation, and there's a lot of panic because uh, there has been a lawsuit filed. Obviously, just having been filed does not affect processing at this time. Um, a judge would need to hear the matter to decide whether or not there's any kind of injunction that's going to be in place. People want to know what happens if an injunction is in place. Does that mean that people who have been approved then lose the rights that they have? And the important concept is when somebody is approved for the new parole in place, what they receive is an I-94, and that is treated like a lawful entry. And changing eliminating the ability to apply for that does not change the fact that it was validly issued, and they would have to change the law in order for that not to be a basis for adjusting status. So even though this program only started this week, there have been approvals. People who have previously filed an I-601A are by policy and regulation given priority, and also are more likely to already have biometrics on file that can be reused. And so those people can potentially be approved once their cases are reviewed. Anybody who has not yet filed an I-601A and has never had biometrics collected are in a race against the clock in order to get that biometrics appointment and complete those biometrics. My hope is that no judge issues an injunction, or at a minimum that we have a few weeks or months before an injunction takes place, and that as many people as possible can get approved in that time. But the most important thing to understand is if you've been approved and you have an I-94 in your hand, nobody can take that away from you, and it would not be possible for them to eliminate your ability to use that as a legal entry if that was the only obstacle, if you otherwise qualify for adjusting status.